What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, I feel so good to be back. You guys, I had such an interest in 2020. I'm sure a lot of people had an interest in 2020, and it's 2021. I'm trying to come with different energy. I'm trying to come with a new mindset or a new renewed me. Towards the end of last year, like I would say like September to December, I really took a step back. I took a step back from people. I took a step back from just everything, and I really just tried to hone in on what I feel like my purpose is and where I feel like my life will be going in these next 5 years. You guys, for those of you guys that don't know, I'm 23. I just graduated college in May, during the middle of a pandemic, and so like my perspective on life shifted. And I'm just gonna give you guys like a quick, like this will be like a quick like life update video kind of thing. And what I mean by like my perspective of life shifted, it's just like tomorrow isn't guaranteed, and I just feel like over these past few years I haven't been living up to my potential. Although I just graduated college, I feel like how can I say this without sounding cliche? I don't think college is a bad thing, and I don't think that having a degree is bad. As somebody who has a degree, I think, you know, education runs the world. However, I feel like for what I majored in specifically, originally I did start off as a bio major. I wanted to go into medicine. Things changed. I changed my major. I'm still in the medical field, but I'm more concentrated like in the administrative side of it. I'm not patient facing directly. And I just feel like I spent 5 years, so with me being a bio major initially and me changing my major so like far into it, it added an extra year of college for me. And so I had an extra year of college, and at that point I was so far into my degree, it didn't make sense to accumulate all of this debt and not end up with something. And so I made the decision to just whatever, I'm just gonna finish it. Finished it, graduated during the middle of a pandemic. Okay, didn't have like a regular graduation, we had a virtual graduation. And then it was just kind of like, okay, well, you're on to the real world, you know what I mean? And at the time I was working at a really toxic job. It was messing with my mental in all kinds of ways, and it's just, I feel like I really lost a lot of vision in 2020. Like, you know how people say like 2020 is all about the year of vision and all of these things. I really lost a lot of vision, and I lost a lot of motivation in 2020. I lost a lot of drive in 2020, and it wasn't until I would say about October that like my perspective kind of shifts, because tomorrow is not guaranteed. I know so many people that have passed away or have fallen ill to COVID-19, and the biggest emotion to me that really just, it hits different, is regret. Knowledge is power. Like, and I'm not talking about like degrees or like college education. I'm talking about just knowing. I think like, man, if I would have had the knowledge that I have now in March, my life would be so much more different. I would have been one decision away from a completely different life. Like a completely different life right now. Like I wouldn't be as stressed as I am right now. I wouldn't be just like distraught. Like Bitcoin, and I know a lot of people's been talking about it and stuff like that, and this is not going to be like a trading channel or anything. I'm just really sharing my opinion on it. Bitcoin was at a low of $4,000. Had I invested in Bitcoin in March, I would have been up $30,000. And I say all of this to say, because like my mindset around money in March was just so different. Money was something that when you get it, you tuck it away, you put it in a savings account, you leave it, you get your 0.0002 interest on it, and you leave it there. You save it for a rainy day. And I just wish that I had the knowledge of Bitcoin, of investing, of just trading in general early on into the year. It wasn't until later on into the year that I started to grasp like the power of investing, but also like I didn't really have a knowledge of like cryptocurrency. I didn't really have a knowledge of long-term investment or any of that. And so anyhow, I say all of this to say that my focus this year is to really hone in on expanding that knowledge. I've been studying a shit ton, reading different books, going on different platforms, and really just trying to figure out how it is that I can break generational curses and build generational wealth. And it's crazy because when you talk about these things, like, it's so cliche, like, oh, I want to break generation, but like, it's really hard. Like, it's hard to try to figure, because there's nobody before me that has done this, right? And it's like trying to figure out everything for yourself and trying to like gain all of that knowledge, like, it can be very overwhelming, because you're literally trying to learn a skill. And this is aside from cryptocurrency, you're just stocks in general, just financial literacy in general. You're trying to learn a skill, at least for me and my family, that has not been taught. You're trying to change your relationship with money when you've been taught to have a certain type of relationship with money for your entire life. You're trying to change your outlook on life, essentially. Like, I'm gonna do life a lot differently, and y'all, it's just a struggle to just try to figure things out, right? To try to figure out my own path, to try to figure out how it is that I'm gonna make this work for me. So I literally was just like in near tears studying. Like, my head is like pounding. Like, you have so much doubt going through your head. I literally have been studying for hours, watching videos for hours, and it's just like, man, like, I just want a little bit of progress. Like, I just want just enough, like, just progress, you know, and haven't seen that. So that's frustrating in and of itself. And yeah, so I just wanted to come out and actually like try to document like my journey, because it's easy, like I said, to go on social media and act like you have everything all figured out. Like, when things are glitters and glamour, and everything looks beautiful and perfect, it's easy to go on social media and just front like everything's okay. I'm not that kind of person. I feel like, you know, you can't have a testimony without a test, and you can't inspire somebody if you don't show anybody from where you're coming from, right? Like, you know, I don't want to just become like this big investing goddess and now all of a sudden I'm on YouTube and I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like, I want to be able to just do it from where I am now at this point, because I'm sure that there are a lot of people like me that are just starting, and that, you know, just, it's hard sometimes to just envision yourself at the mountaintop, and because you see other people at the mountaintop, but you don't see how it's possible for you. So I just wanted to just take you guys on that journey with me. Alongside of that, I have a lot of different fitness goals that I want to accomplish this year. Like, I'm literally going to be in the best shape of my life. I kind of fell off during quarantine, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't going to the gym consistently. I wasn't eating correctly. For those of you guys don't know, I do use Herbalife and stuff like that. I even fell off of that to a certain degree, and I just really want to get back and really want to tap into that aspect of my life, because I felt better when I was eating better, and you know, all of those things, even down to like my hair journey, like everything. I just want to use 2021 to prosper, to blossom, to bloom, and all of that like fun stuff. So that is that. Just wanted to come in and, like I said, you guys, just say hey. I'll probably be taking you guys like on like little vlogs with me, like to the gym and things like that, just cute little stuff, you know. And yeah, so if you guys haven't already, you know, hit that subscribe button. This will probably be my first video on my channel, super short, just like a mental dump. Like, I literally just took my whole mind and just dumped it on the floor. And I'll probably do like more periodic updates. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys know that I was doing therapy for a long time for my anxiety. I want to do an update on that, tell you guys how that is going. And I want to also update you guys also on this financial journey that I'm going on, my physical journey that I'm going on, and all of that fun stuff. So I'll see you guys in a bit. I do have to go. It's getting kind of late where I'm at, and yeah, see you guys a little later.